Welcome back to United USA 2020. America, the country I love so much, and I don't like what I'm seeing happening, but the truth of the matter is there's once in a while a glimmer of hope and some good news that shows that there actually are people with integrity that do enforce the Constitution in our government. Thank you for that. So what do we got here? Big news. Wow. This is quite the news. Taking a walk outside right now. If you guys hear the birds chirping and the wind, obviously it's because I'm in the wilderness. Just got a huge rainstorm. It only lasted 20 minutes, but it was nice. Cooled off the air, dropped at about 20 degrees. Whew, dude, that's like a breath of fresh air. So anyway, Supreme Court gun decision shoots down New York rule that set the high bar for concealed carry licenses. So, long story short, what happened? New York created gun restrictions and made it incredibly difficult for people to get concealed carry permits, and also made it pretty much kind of the standard of a gun law that basically was like, you can't really carry a weapon, and if you do, you have to go through this process, and you're probably highly unlikely to get approved for that license. Long story short. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and roll just a little bit of this tape here. The article says right here at the top paragraph, Supreme Court Thursday ruled 6-3 that New York's regulations that made it difficult to obtain a license to carry a concealed handgun were unconstitutional, restrictive, and that it should be easier to obtain such a license. The existing standard required an applicant to show proper cause. So you couldn't just exercise your Second Amendment constitutional right to bear arms. You had to give them a reason. And if they didn't think the reason was good enough to their standard, they were like, go beep yourself. Sorry, yeah, you're not getting it. And that's actually the way it's been. I can show you guys videos, which I'll actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I'll probably throw that in another video, where there's a couple people that made videos about it on YouTube and said, check this out. I went down for my permit. I have no prior criminal history. I have this and that. I got a good job. I've always been da-da-da-da. I did everything they wanted me to do. I even went to the concealed carry training. I went to gun safety training. I did this. I jumped through all these hoops. And I said I simply wanted it for protection because of the neighborhood I live in. And they were like, delayed. He couldn't get in there. And then eventually he tried to make a video where there was another guy that I saw that when he was going through the process, he wanted to videotape the interview. And they were like, no, we'll do your application, you can come in for your interview. No, you cannot videotape in here. And he was like, well, if I can't videotape, it's my constitutional right. And they were like, nope, you can't. And they were like, all right, then. So they violated the First and the Second. So yeah, I'll show those videos in the future. Anyway, what they're saying here simply is the existing standard for required an applicant to show the proper cause for seeking the license and allowed New York officials to exercise discretion. That's a nice way of saying in determining whether a person has shown a good enough reason for needing to carry a firearm, stating that one wished to protect themselves or their property was not enough. So I'll leave a link to this video, this article. I'm going to roll some tape real quick. Anyway, the point of the matter is, I think this is a huge move for our high courts to recognize the simplicity and the standard of what the Constitution of the United States and the Bill of Rights sets as a basic premise for the foundation for civil liberties and God-given inalienable rights. And you have the right to, even an ant knows to protect itself. All life knows to protect itself, right? You see a pigeon on the side of the road, you walk too close to it, it'll fly away from you. You see an ant on the ground, you try to step on it, it will run away. You try to step on a cobra or a spider, they might jump on you and attack you. Certain animals will attack. But all life knows to preserve life. Everything has been given instinctual DNA, spiritual programming that all life knows to protect its own life. Okay? This is just the way that it is. This is creation, ladies and gentlemen. Am I preaching to the choir here? Maybe. All right, guys. So check this out, and please be sure to like and share the video. Get it out there. All right. Anyway, roll some tape here.
We do have one decision handed down by the U.S. Supreme Court. It deals with guns in America. It's a 6-3 ruling, but we have not seen the opinion yet, Dana. At issue here was New York State Rifle and Pistol versus Bruen. It's the biggest gun control case the court has had in 14 years. At issue, 2 gun owners in New York had their applications denied based on a failure to show what is considered a proper cause. In states like New York, to carry a concealed weapon outside of the home, you need special permission to do that, and these men were arguing that's a violation of Second Amendment rights. So the court holds, here we go now, the court holds that New York's proper cause requirement to obtain a concealed carry license violates the Constitution
Yes, it violates
by preventing law-abiding citizens with ordinary self-defense needs from exercising their Second Amendment right to keep and bear arms in public for self-defense. That's the ruling 6-3. It'll affect states like New York and about 7 others that had similar restrictive rules.
So if y'all like this video, please like and share. I'll check y'all on the next one. Y'all have a good day.